I was watching the New Year's fireworks exploding while my dog sat calmly beside me. Gringo did 2 years in Iraq with me and wasn't scared of loud noises, but then a lit firework came flying straight at us. I scrambled to get Gringo, but I wasn't fast enough. The firework went off near his leg, and Gringo immediately yelped. When I looked over, a punk teenager was staring at us and smirking from the pavement. Maybe now that dog will finally start being scared of my fireworks. I balled my fist as I wanted to lay him out, but I couldn't hit a teenager. I drove Gringo to the hospital as he sat silently shaking in my car, quiet despite the terrible pain. The vet told me they'd have to amputate his leg. Gringo rolled home with me in a dog wheelchair for his back legs. The teenager stood right there with more fireworks in hand. Every day for the next 2 weeks, he set them off when me and Gringo walked outside. I gripped my head in horror because Gringo had started shaking and being afraid, something 2 years in Iraq never even did to him. I watched the punk bring a box of fireworks into his shed and knew I had to act. I called Hughes, the bomb diffuser I served with, and that night we were in the shed rigging his fireworks. We walked to his door and saw him through the window throwing darts at a board full of pictures of dogs. We rang, and he opened. "Are you here to beg me to stop with the fireworks? Your dog can't take much more." He laughed, but then Hughes held up a Soul firework. He stuck it to the punk's hand before he could reply, and I held up a detonator. "Now walk with us, or your hand goes boom." His face instantly went pale. "You're lying." But me and Hughes dragged him out to his backyard. Gringo was right there, watching. "Now we're gonna take your hand the way you took his foot." His legs began trembling, and he dropped to his knees, and I pressed the detonator. It beeped once, and I laughed. "Now I'll give you a 3-second countdown to prepare before it blows for real." I held my finger inches from the button. 3, he cried. "No, please. I'll do anything." 2, "Please stop." 1, pee was running down his leg as Gringo wagged his tail. 0, I pressed the button. The punk closed his eyes and pressed his hand into the dirt, but nothing happened. "What's going on?" he said through tears. Me and Hughes got in his face. "I wanted you to feel the fear my dog felt, but because I'm nice, I won't actually take one of your limbs, even if you deserve it. But if I see you light another firework, then I will. You got it?" He shook his head like a bobblehead, pale and shaking, with snot running down his nose. I unstrapped the firework and sent him home with his delinquency problem resolved.